As a content creator who also loves Jesus, I am constantly overthinking how to actually share the gospel on here. And my biggest concern is always that I don't want to accidentally put too much of my thoughts instead of what the Bible actually says. So I've been praying about it and saying, God, what should I do? And then it finally clicked to me that I actually don't have to do anything because he already wrote the Bible and all I have to do is literally read it. So I'm going to start a series where we just read the Bible together. If you're already scrolling on here and watching Get Ready With Me, that means you have time to read the word. Also, if I mispronounce anything, just move on and consider it childlike faith. Okay, we're starting with Matthew. Okay, so what I'm not gonna do is try and say all of these people's names, so we're just gonna skip over to the verse 18. Okay, Joseph accepts Jesus as his son. This is how the birth of Jesus the Messiah came about. His mother Mary was pledged to be married to Joseph, but before they came together she was found to be pregnant through the Holy Spirit. Because Joseph, her husband, was faithful to the law and yet did not want to expose her to public disgrace, he had in mind to divorce her quietly. But after he had considered this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary home as your wife, because what is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins. All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had said through the prophet. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. When Joseph woke up, he did what the angel of the Lord had commanded and took Mary home as his wife. I don't think people give Joseph enough credit. Like, do you actually understand that this man was going to marry this girl and then she comes out pregnant and an angel comes to him and says, no, like, it's through the Holy Spirit. You have to have a lot of faith to believe that someone just got pregnant by the Holy Spirit. But that's the story on how Jesus was conceived and his parents. We got a little bit of insight on his parents. So really digest that on your own. What is the word saying to you? Okay, we'll meet again. Don't be late.